I want to give you my secret to hyper productivity. It's very simple, but as soon as you understand this, you can do incredible things like scale to 50K a month in 6 months, hit 10K a month with a skill in 2 months, all of these things. It's because I'm hyper productive. And so what does productivity even mean? Have you ever really thought about it? What does it mean to actually be productive? Well, if you've given this 2 brain cells of thought, you would realize that productivity is relative, right? You can't have productivity without having a goal. Because without a goal, how do you know if you're being productive or not? Productive means you're taking steps towards that goal. So if you don't have a clear goal, you can't be productive. So that's a lot of you guys' problem. Think about it. If you want to be a world-class swimmer and you're practicing soccer all day, is that productive? No. But if you want to be a pro soccer player and you're practicing soccer every day, that's insanely productive, right? So it depends on the goal. So what is your goal? And once you have that goal, you must break it down. Meaning, what activities will progress me the fastest to that goal? So for instance, if you want to make 10K a month online and you're sitting here reading a book on the autobiography of Elon Musk, is that productive? A little bit, but is it actually going to get you, is reading that book going to make you 10K a month online? No, it won't. So there's other things that could be more productive. Like imagine you're sending cold outreach. Like that's way more productive to getting you 10K a month than reading a book on Elon Musk. And so if you're sitting here and you're like, okay, KJ, I do want to make 10K a month, but I have no clue where to start. I don't know how to be productive. You must understand, money is simply an exchange of value. And value is solving problems for someone. Think about everything you purchase. It solves a problem. This coffee I bought. I wanted some caffeine. I wanted something hot. So what did I do? I went and bought coffee. Problem solved. Buy it every morning. And so if you want to get money, if you want to make 10K a month, you must solve someone's problem. And so you must think, what problem am I going to solve, right? That's the highest leverage thing you can do right now is ask yourself, what problem am I going to solve? And then ask yourself, how am I going to solve it? And so when you have a goal, you must start breaking this goal into pieces, into subparts. It's kind of like you have this big quest on a video game. You have this big quest you want to achieve, but all of a sudden now there's like a bunch of subquests. There's all these things you got to do beforehand to actually be able to do that big quest. And so that's it. That's it for you guys. This 10K a month thing, think about it. You got to solve a problem. How do you solve a problem? You need high value skills, right? You need to know persuasion. You need to know how to sell. You need to know outreach. You need to know fulfillment. All these things, all these sub skills. You need to learn the sub skills. Then how do you learn the sub skills? Well, I need to practice them. I need to buy courses. I need to do all this. Like there's so many quests, but all of those things, once you break them down, are going to give you this massive list of tasks that are actually genuinely productive because you've broken them down from the goal. You've broken them down into all the sub goals, all the sub tasks. And now you understand that, hey, if I'm doing this task, it actually leads to this result, the end of this goal. So think about it, guys. If you want to make 10K a month, it's very simple. You just provide $1,000 of a month of value to 10 people, or you provide $10 worth of value to 1,000 people. Either way, you've got to break it down and be like, okay, how do I provide that much value to people? There's not some trick, a tactic, or whatever. Like you got to figure out how to solve a problem. And if you've not solved a problem in your life, you should probably just solve your own problems and then sell people that, help people with it. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this, right? You can do done for you, meaning you provide a service to someone, like video editing, copywriting, graphic design. Like someone pays you to do the thing. You can do done with you, which is like coaching. You help someone do this. You can do it yourself, which is like selling a course, whatever. So you always need to start with done for you. That way you actually learn a skill. Then you can transition to done with you, where you can like actually start helping people learn it for themselves. Then you can do it yourself. So like actually just building a really good course and people taking it and doing it for themselves. So if you're just starting out, figure out, this video is titled How to Be Hyper Productive, but you want to be hyper productive to make money. That's why you guys are watching it. So that's why I'm taking over this video to talk about money. But figure out, okay, who am I going to provide value to? How am I going to provide value? What skills do I need? Like, how am I going to position this offer? And then how am I going to get people to see the offer? If you can figure out those things, those are the productive things that will actually get you to 10K a month. And that is the secret to why I've been managed to accomplish so much, is because anytime I have a goal, I don't just take what other people are like, oh, productivity, like I meditate and take cold showers. Like, none of that will never make you 10K a month. Like, taking a cold shower has nothing to do with 10K a month. That if you broke down the goal, how do I make 10K a month? You would never get to the point where you're like, oh, cold shower. Like, yes, this stuff is great and I do some of it, but is it going to make you the money? No. And so don't trick yourself into thinking you're being productive by doing all these stupid things that have nothing to do with making money. There's millions of people who take cold showers. Are they all making 10K a month? No. There's millions of people who are providing value at scale. Are they all making 10K a month? Yes. Right? So figure out what the things are that everyone's doing it. Figure out the thing that if everyone's doing it and they're all making 10K a month, what is that thing, right? So hopefully this helps you guys.